Oh, hey, can you let me in? Hey, please, can you let me in? Oh, thank you. I had a really bad nightmare, and I was hoping that you would be able to help me out. Please? Listen, I don't like to ask for help with stuff like that. I mainly like to ask for help when it comes to like cooking or when it comes to other things that I have trouble doing, like cleaning or waking up in the morning, but if I could just get some help with this, that'd be awesome. And I didn't want to bother anyone else, and you're the only person that I think I kind of like around here, so please? Thank you. Thank you. Will you lock the door? I promise I'm not gonna kill you or nothing. I don't have it in me to kill anybody. Okay. Where do I start? So, it all began. We had just got done with that family dinner, or kind of a family. We're kind of a fucked up kind of family, aren't we? I didn't know what else to do, so when I got back, I decided, you know what? I need to get myself cleaned off and I need to hit the hay. I was pretty tired all day of telling people's fortunes, especially Haifumi's. He kept asking me if any of his moe girls was gonna come to life, and no matter how many times I looked into my ball and said no, he just kept getting angrier. So, I get back to my room and I brush my teeth, and while I'm brushing my teeth, I sing a little tune to myself to make sure I get it. You know, want to make sure I get all those cavities and shit out of there. You ever sing a tune to yourself? Oh yeah? What do you sing? Here, I'll hum mine. So, I sing that little ditty like Jack and Diane, and I got all my teeth brushed, and all of a sudden I heard this huge loud bang next door. It kind of sounded like, you know, when someone aggressively knocks on your door for no reason, but it wasn't at my door, so I moved my hair out of the way and I put my ear up, but I couldn't hear anything. It was dead silent. And much like anything, I just guess I couldn't hear it. But I thought it was odd because maybe I couldn't hear the extra things going on, but Haifumi lives right next to me, and I always hear him crying over that moe character. But it was very strange. Anyways, I hear a rapping and tapping at my door. I go down there to check, and someone asks if Tamara's home. And I said, Tamara? I don't know a Tamara. The only Tamara I know is like a tower of cheese. Yeah, that wasn't... They didn't laugh either. So, they knocked and they left, and I was kind of spooked, but, you know, I was trying to relax. I opened up my crystal ball, and I tried to see if I could get any reception at all, because I don't know if you know this, but with crystal balls, you can actually watch TV. But again, for the 19th night in a row, I couldn't get anything. That's when I got a knock at the door again. This time it was more aggressive and it was more raspy than last time. And, well, that's when they asked if Tamara was home again. And I said, listen, lady, you've already been here once. There's only like 14 of us that live in this whole building. You know none of us are named Tamara. So that's when I started to get really, really spooked out. And, well, what I did from there is I shut the door and I thought I locked it. But the thing is I never know which way to turn the knob to actually lock it. It's always kind of a guess on my end. I go lay back down and I close my eyes, and all of a sudden I hear a loud bang. Bang. And I wake up, and I see that my door's open. And now I'm really terrified, and all of a sudden my crystal ball's playing static, like someone was just using it. And well, I couldn't believe it. So I went to go turn it off, and next thing I know, I hear another loud bang. When I go look at that bang, I look up, and I see someone unbelievable to me. I see Bayukaya. And at first, I was wondering what he was doing in there. I was wondering if he wanted money, but I didn't have enough money for really anybody. All I really had was Monokuma coins, but even then I didn't even have a lot of those. Mainly because I had used all of them at the Monokuma store. Now, from there, that's when I started to get even more confused, because why would Bayukaya need money? Isn't he like rich or something? I don't know. This next part really scares me. Do you mind if I get close to you? Can you give me little head pats or something? Okay. So, Bayukai is standing there and he's looking menacingly and he's telling me I'm an idiot. And that's pretty normal in this circumstance. And I ask him, I'm like, what do you need, man? Do you need any cinnamon rolls? Because I remember in the dining hall he wanted to go for cinnamon rolls and I had stored half of them in my hair. And so I was like, well, you know, I could give him some now. Maybe that would quell his anger. But no, he slammed the door and he was like, I'm really tired of your shit, Yasuhiro. So he hit me in the head, and all of a sudden, I was spinning, and he started hitting me more and more. He said I needed to get some learning or something. And then, after he hit me the last time, I woke up, and I realized all of it was just a bad nightmare. And it really freaks me out, because Bayukaya, he knows I don't know how to lock the room properly. So that's what makes this whole thing like spooky. So from there, I decided, you know, I'm gonna go find you, because you make me feel so much better. So I'm sorry that I'm bothering you. You don't mind? Do you mind giving me head pats even more? I knew that you and me were on such a similar spiritual wavelength. Well, that's just because anytime we're in a trial or we're in a meeting or we're investigating, we awkwardly pass by each other, and sometimes we go to grab the same donut that Asahina brings in, and you know, sometimes our hand touches on top of it, and I go, ah, and you go, ah, and you know, I just know that, you know, maybe me and you are meant to be or something. I don't know. I don't get all romantic. And most things I know about romance is the Titanic, because my mom watches it all the time. She says, oh, I'm never gonna find anyone like Jack. Well, Rose, of course you're not, because he's not real. You feel the same way too, huh? Oh, man. Thanks for making me feel better. Those head pats were amazing. Listen, I'd asked to stay the night, but my CPAP machine's in my room and I can't bring it in here because it's almost dead. It's for my sleep apnea. I sleepwalk at night too. So hey, if you see me, come say hey. Thanks. I think you're the best. Talk to you tomorrow, okay?